As of the recording of this video, we are only a couple days away from the official release of Aetherdrift, and having been through pre-release season, massive TCG player sales, and everything in between, I think it's time to finally make a little bit of official analysis. Is Aetherdrift a bad Magic the Gathering set? Now, much of this analysis is going to be my opinion. In fact, most of this is going to be my opinion. And as someone who's been around the industry for the better part of 2 decades, I generally have a pretty good feel about TCG releases and how they sit with their community. But we do live in a bit of a bubble, and most people who are perpetually online watching YouTube videos, hi everyone out there, if you haven't subscribed yet, hit the button down below because it helps a small channel like mine more than you can possibly imagine. Well, these communities generally are more vocal about the things that they don't like. In fact, it's safe to say that the negative commentary flows more commonly through these communities than probably anywhere else on this planet. So if you are someone who just says every single Magic the Gathering set is a bad set, you're probably going to say Aetherdrift is a bad set and just move on. But we're not going to do that here. I want to break down the products that are releasing, the prices that they're releasing at, and then I want to talk about, is this set something worth picking up? And I want to start with the products. Let's kick things off right off the bat with the Finish Line Bundle. I know it's a little bit outside the realm of a normal Magic the Gathering set in the normal release cycle, but hey, it is the product that stands out in this release, and I stand by some of my initial analysis from the Finish Line Bundle. Not quite the complete bundle, but better than the Nightmare Bundle. I love the addition of a box topper. I love the opportunity to get in on getting some of these cards and having a sealed experience in a cheaper manner. And heck, I even love a lot of the stuff you get inside the bundle. The 6 play packs, the 2 collector packs. It's a beautiful medley and a chance to sprinkle a little taste on top of the release. But the price is a bit of a problem. Like, it's safe to say that people covet this item because it is rare. It is hard to get your hands on. And this is a product that I think makes this set stand out, but isn't all positive. I would like to see this bundle a little bit more available upon release and then, you know, get rarer and rarer as time comes on or goes on, but I don't like to see anything hyper coveted right out of the gate. But I think that helps boost this set and is a positive product for release. It gives a lot of positive engagement, and heck, it's another way to get one of those box topper Finish Line gold foil packs in your hand, and for that, I'm all for it. But the meat and potatoes of this product is 100%, well, I guess it's one of 2 products depending on where you lean. It's either the sealed Commander deck set or the Play Booster box. Now, the Commander deck sets is something that I have been vocally critical of, and the community has lashed out at me and ravaged my comments section, and I see each and every one of you out there, and you tell me all the time that we prefer 2 Commander decks to 4. We don't like product overload. We want less. Less is more, Josh. And well, I normally agree with you. I am normally for this slowing down of release cadence. But as far as a Commander release for Aetherdrift, if you're going to do one, it doesn't, to me, indicate that it's more products, it's overwhelming if you do 4 decks instead of 2. Heck, you just get to sit down and play Commander with your friends in the Aetherdrift theme in a more efficient manner. And everyone's like, well, why make 4 decks if one of them's always going to be the best? Like, yeah, of course, there's going to be a best deck. But that's not what the 4 are printed for. It's so you can have that sealed experience. But even though that's how I feel, I can relate to the fact that the community is overwhelmingly positive about the 2 deck change. And going out, picking up 2 decks, and having your fun with those 2 decks is a sign in the plus category for Aetherdrift, along with, in my opinion, the Play Booster box. Now, the Play Booster box is not the Play Booster box from Duskmourn or the Play Booster box from Bloomburrow, where you're just going to have a bunch of great value and cool stuff and chase down the things you want. And, well, yeah, the special guests in this set are very cool, and the unique art blows me away. The Play Booster box is really centered around one thing and one thing only, and that's play. And while Aetherdrift, in my opinion, can be a fun set, it is not going to have the same love affair that something like Bloomburrow did, Ixalan, heck, even Wilds of Eldraine and Duskmourn. In my opinion, this set doesn't play nearly as smoothly. Is that because of the crew and saddle mechanics being clunky and slightly confusing? Maybe. Is it because of start your engines and the exhaust mechanics being a little bit more confusing? Possibly. Overall, I'm not a fan of the limited play of this set as much as I have been in the past, and while the Play Booster box offers a lot of cool value for $115, and yeah, that does include one of those first place foil box toppers. I really think that they could have done a better job with the theme mechanics and overall back and forth in this set. That's not to say it's bad. Listen, I don't know when the last time I went to a Magic release and thought, wow, this set is just bad. I don't enjoy playing Magic. I will just say it's not my favorite. It's not my favorite way to experience Magic. But experiencing Magic in this product, or in this set, it drives me to some of the most fun I've had when it comes to opening the final product we're talking about, the Collector Booster Box. This thing's still sitting above $250 on the secondary market. I still have 2 openings available. Channel members get a discount, and channel members who ordered so far got a little surprise sprinkled in there. We are going to do an opening live at MagicCon Chicago. I will be there. Make sure you reach out to me in the Discord link below. If you want to meet up, play a game, or whatever it might be, I'll be hanging out over there. But this Collector Booster Box represents a similar opening experience to something like an Outlaws of Thunder Junction. And the reason I say Outlaws of Thunder Junction is because that set famously had 6 to 7 subsets inside with various treatments, and it felt chaotic. It felt all over the place. Frankly, it felt wild. Well, this product feels very similar in the fact that there's not a lot of continuity when it comes to opening this box, this collector pack. It seems like at one point I have Aetherdrift new art and I have car themes, and then I'm into graffiti, and then it's the Rat Pack, Scat Pack, Rat Rod foils and treatments, and then it's the gold foils, and sometimes I can feel, and it's the borderless and full arts and all the other things, and I feel like it's a bit all over the place. And the last time I felt that way was definitely the Outlaws of Thunder Junction openings. And while this sounds like a negative, and I think for many people looking to immerse themselves in the product opening, it could be, for me personally, it's actually kind of a positive because it is so insane. It wavers and wobbles back and forth. And for someone who opens as much Magic products as I do and engages with products as frequently as I have, it's nice every once in a while to get a Twister, a Fortnite, a hurricane of just themes and treatments and things going on. Oh, the Japanese showcase foiled and fracture foils and all that fun stuff. I forgot about those even too. It's kind of fun to experience that wild ride, that rush of like anything is possible in this pack. Now, granted, it does not feel like a traditional Magic the Gathering opening. It does not feel like a concise, I know what's special, I don't know what's special, ooh, look, I got the one shiny hit. There's a lot of research you have to do. That's why I say for ingrained fans like myself, it can feel fun and chaotic. So I will say, for me, this has been a wildly positive set and positive experience. You couple that with the fact that there are a ton of game changers. When you look at things like Standard, you look at potential that the set has in Modern, and yeah, the Commander format is going to get a bit of a shakeup with some of these cards released. I think not only, with the products being or the products coming out, the prices they're coming out at, the fun that I personally have opening the Collector Booster Box, as well as the playables from anything from uncommon all the way up to Mythic, I think this set is a middle-of-the-road, good enough Magic the Gathering set. I don't think we're breaking the internet anytime soon, but this is far, far, far from something like Streets of New Capenna, far from something like Dominaria United, where everyone hated the set. And I digress. I think everyone hated the time in Magic the Gathering that we were in. If you look back at those sets, and listen, leave me a comment section below of your favorite cards from some of those sets. Some of the sets that we called the worst sets ever. Well, there are wildly iconic playable cards that I bet are in a ton of your decks right now, and you're having fun with them out of those releases. So all in all, I think this is a fine Magic the Gathering set. I think it's a nice way to kick off 2025. I think we're right in the middle of the road, but I do think that means there is tons of potential for the year. If Aetherdrift is our middle of the road, or heck, if it's even the bottom end of the middle of our road, I think Universes Beyond is, well, it's going to go crazy. There's a caveat with Universes Beyond this year where it's going to go through Standard. We might not see the crazy power level of straight to modern Lord of the Rings, but I think it's going to do extremely well. I expect very similar results to Fallout Commander, where we saw one of the more popular sets that we frankly did not see coming. I am excited. I enjoy Aetherdrift. I think it's a fine Magic the Gathering set. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And as always, if you haven't yet, consider joining the channel membership down below. It's $5 a month. Help support everything we do here at Hometown TCG. You get discounts on box openings, custom emotes, and all that fun stuff, and access to content early when I do get it out there. Thank you so much for hanging out today. If you don't know me, my name is Josh, and I forgot my own outro, so It's kind of the series of life we're in right now. All right, we're going to botch the outro just for fun. If you saw the botched outro for the first time, you win. You got it. Bye-bye.